Alright guys, I wanted to make this video mainly for documentation purposes, but also to show everyone that it is doable and it is possible to achieve what you want to achieve. So this is going to be a video about just talking through all my goals, running through all of them, trading related. Maybe I'll make one about outside life, but it is mainly trading related. And I want you to take away that shoot for the stars, because if you genuinely think you're grinding every day and you're putting as much effort in as possible, you will achieve what you want to achieve. I just know that will happen. So with that being said, obviously trading year is basically done. It's only today and tomorrow, and then I'm basically done for the year. So I think it's best to focus on the next year and take some steps leading up to the new year to practice while the markets are slow. So the first goal I have is that I want to be funded and have a few 4K, no, not 4K, 4-figure payouts by early March. Early March because I'm going to Asia for 2 months from start of January. So you'll see content about that. I'll be maybe doing a couple vlogs. I'll just have different settings all the time, you know, so that's why that will happen. But yeah, I think that is very doable because it can all happen so quickly. I know that I'm slowly improving as a trader in futures anyway, and I just want to fully get that locked in, so when I'm back I'll be able to quit my job and just go full into trading. I might just quit my job anyway when I get back, because realistically I can't trade on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, and that's insane. You know, I'm only giving myself 3 out of the 5 weekdays to trade, and that can slow down my progress so much more, because obviously it's bound that one of them days I would have won a trade. You get what I mean? So it's really important that I'm going to be able to trade that. But obviously I'm going to be trading in Asia, so I'm going to have all that time, and hopefully I can make the most of it. And I know I'll make the most of it, and I know I'll get that job done by the start of March, really. So I'll be able to quit my job, and then for the next 3 months or 4 months or so, just scaling, trying to get max dedication with like alpha futures, and maybe even tap into Top Step once I finish that. And by the end of summer, I want to have my first 10k month. It could happen quicker. You know, I've seen crazier stories where people, like my mentor AG, he literally went from broke in November 2024 to first 100k month in October 2025. So a lot of crazier things have happened, and realistically that's quite an unambitious target now that I'm thinking about it. But I'll be grateful for just being able to make a killing off trading, regardless of how much I make, whether it's 10k or 100k. I'll be grateful for what I've got, because you know, so much work gets put into this, and it's, you know, a lot of people say, like my best mate, he's always like, no, but I want to be getting this, I want to be getting this. And while I agree, like I'm really ambitious when it comes to that, but it would just be really nice to be able to make just a living off trading, and then like making a lot of trading, and then once I'm like satisfied with that, then I go for fucking making 100k a month and whatever, and it'll all come naturally. You know, it'll all come naturally as long as I keep putting in the effort, which I know I will. So that's what I'm going to be achieving at the end of the summer. And for the end of the year, I want to have achieved my first 30k month. That is my goal, and I also want to start my own mentorship by that time. So realistically, by the end of 2026, I want to have 2 massive income streams, maybe even 3. Well, it would be 3. It would be content through Instagram, just view revenue, and commissions from alpha futures, and potentially if I keep growing I'll be able to get put on a different contract with them, and then could be making a proper salary or whatever. Who knows what can happen. So that there's that side of things. And then I want to be making money from the mentorship. Realistically, I want to just have members in who are serious. I'm not looking at I want to be making this in December, for example, 2026. I don't know like what I'm going to charge or anything. I just know that I'm gonna be in the right space to mentor people, and then I can go from there. Just 5 or 10 members who are actually serious, and I'm fine with that. Just one-on-ones, that's cool. And then obviously from trading, making my first 30k month, that will be very good. And then from there, the sky's the limit, really. You can just keep scaling. It's insane. So they're all my goals. And it seems crazy to some people, they think, oh, that's just, you need to be realistic. But fuck being realistic, because why does it matter? Like, what are the benefits of being realistic? It's so that you don't get your hopes up, but you're fine. It's fine with getting your hopes up. Like, you can get your hopes up if you're going to put in work, because if you do all you can to get where you want to be, then your hopes aren't going to be downed, are they? Because you've done as much as you could, and if you do as much as you could, you're going to be in a very good place from where you started. So you're going to actually just be happy with what you've achieved. So I think the whole being realistic thing is just absolutely stupid. It's just stupid. Because as I said earlier, crazy things have happened, and I know that I'm going to achieve these things, and no one can tell me a thing about it. It's like I've seen it already happen, and now I'm just playing through. It's like I'm watching a movie and I know the ending. So I'm super confident in it. But this isn't ego as well. Don't mistake this for ego. I would like to say I'm quite a humble guy. I just have self-belief. I know that I can achieve anything. Mainly because there are a lot of people around me who have that mentality, and they have achieved a lot. Like some of my family, they grew up in not great areas, and then they're really successful now. And with my mate George, he just does what he wants, and he goes ham in it, and he does really well. So I know that I can achieve my full potential, and my full potential, who knows what my full potential is. But okay, I don't want to keep yapping. This is about my goals. Ton of other goals outside of trading as well. I might make a video on that, who knows. I just wanted to make this to document it and look back on it, so then in a year's time I'm going to be looking back yeah, I achieved that, and I know I'm going to achieve that, and I don't care if anyone's calling me crazy, because I know I'm going to achieve it. But yeah, without getting too ramblous, if that's a word, that's the end of the video. Thank you for watching, because it shows you're actually interested about my goals. I appreciate that a lot, because that's something unique to me. So genuinely, I appreciate you watching. If you have made it this far, subscribe, like, all that bollocks. Yeah, thank you very much for watching.